North Korea, officially known as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, DPRK, is one of the most isolated and secretive countries in the world. The country is governed by a totalitarian regime under the leadership of the Kim family. Here are some key rules and characteristics of the regime. Leadership and ideology. The country is ruled by Kim Jong-un, the third member of the Kim dynasty, following his grandfather Kim Il-sung and father Kim Jong-il. The state's official ideology is Juche, a self-reliance philosophy developed by Kim Il-sung. Restricted movement. Citizens are not allowed to travel abroad without government permission. Unauthorized travel is punishable by severe penalties. Internal movement is also restricted, and citizens need permits to move between regions. Censorship and propaganda. The government controls all media and disseminates propaganda supporting the regime. Internet access is highly restricted and limited to a few high-ranking officials and specific purposes. The general population has access to a tightly controlled internet called Kwangmyong. Surveillance and punishment. The state employs an extensive surveillance system to monitor citizens. Political dissent and criticism of the leadership are harshly punished. Punishments can extend to 3 generations of a family. Social hierarchy. Society is divided into a caste-like system called Songbun, which determines individuals' social status and access to resources based on their family's perceived loyalty to the regime. Mandatory military service. Military service is mandatory for both men and women in North Korea, with men serving about 10 years in military service and women serving around 7 years. The president of his words. Economic control. The government controls the economy, though there have been some limited market reforms in recent years. Private enterprise is largely illegal, and most economic activity is state-run or state-controlled. Human rights violations. North Korea has a notorious human rights record, including reports of forced labor camps, torture, and public executions. Freedom of speech, assembly, and religion are virtually non-existent. Education and indoctrination. The education system is used as a tool for indoctrination, with a strong emphasis on the regime's history and ideology. Children are taught to idolize the Kim family from a young age. These rules and policies create a highly controlled society where the regime maintains power through fear, propaganda, and strict control over all aspects of life. Written and edited by Dena Omarai.